Hey guys, so I'm re-recording this because, well, I'm still sick, but last time in addition to that I was quite tired and I really didn't like the stream that came out of that. So you do not have to listen to a completely tired self of mine this time, and let's hit that one. So again, I've been doing some work, well, some questing stuff to
Happy that the
get
Sky Watchers
on with this
joined us,
quickly
I am.
when you're watching.
Still shakes just thinking. So you do have nice things to say about me when I'm not around to hear them? In good hands, hmm?
Seems I spoke too soon. Thought you were with Pokey.
He's fast asleep. I asked Har and Willow to stay with him so I could tend to some business.
The business of listening to our calls? That right?
If you don't want me to listen, don't give me a damned listening device. And that's beside the point. I heard that you're looking into bloodstones. Thought it could be of use. Rather, the heart of the obscure could.
Go on.
If the Titans are siphoning energy from bloodstone, neutralizing the shards may nullify their advantage. Something the heart of the obscure should be more than capable of.
Risky, but it's worth a shot.
I'm inclined to agree, though it is an unpredictable material, even in small quantities. Be cautious, Commander. Last thing we want is to turn this place into Bloodstone Fen.
Yep, that would not be so good. She's a pretty powerful elemental mage here. I mean, obviously, as she's a wizard.
I feel furious!
It's going to explode! Get back! I'll cover you!
Who are they?
They must be victims.
Sorry, I had to clean my nose.
Bloodstone remain tethered in death. Unless severed. These spirits had to have died well over a century ago. May have seen the original Titan rising.
Couldn't hurt to ask what they've witnessed.
Now let's see what these folks have to tell us.
Traitors! Saul sought to foil the Titan prophecy, yes, but not by sacrificing the blood of our own. When he returns, your treacheries will be punished. The names of the May twins shall be stained in White Mantle history. We're lurking in shadow, readying to stab me in the back, aren't you? Fitting.
So the interesting part that we've learned is some May twins. Seems they sacrificed them here as well. And they sought to only sacrifice other people. Well, not themselves at least. Yes, rest easy. Your mortal disputes hold no weight in death, nor do Saul's. Whoever that is again.
So, you come to spew blasphemy? And to whom do I owe this discourtesy?
Who's this D'Alessio again? Was it this this dude or the family that we defeated in Guild Wars Act 1? Don't remember. If anyone knows the answer, tell me in the comments, be my guest.
But you look nothing of a prophet to me, and I would certainly know. I am Rhea Ingham, leader of Gavril, appointed by Saul himself. I oversee this village and its proceedings.
You talk like a politician. Take it by proceedings, you mean the murder of innocents on the Bloodstone.
You're more informed than you appear. I won't waste your time speaking in riddles, then. It is true that stopping the prophecy of the Titan's return comes with a cost, but the lives saved will be innumerable. The unseen ones vow to this future, and so do I. Those who have sacrificed themselves have not done so in vain.
So it would seem there are several kinds of people having been sacrificed there. Some unwilling ones, obviously. Then those folks, and obviously some actually willing ones. I don't get it, but yeah, well, as if they had a choice. You all died in vain thanks to the Titans. Yeah, true. If they're powering the Titans, that somewhat sucks. Well, the character says if they had a choice. Well, I mean, maybe they had their own people indoctrinated so much that they sacrificed themselves. At least that's what somehow I get from what she says. I don't know.
But not before the Mersat turned on you and your little dress-up club. Slain on the Bloodstone like pigs to slaughter. That's the future to which you vowed.
Yep.
How could... I refuse to entertain your madness. Leave, now, or you'll be the next cast upon the stone.
Yeah. They are a bit crazy.
I feel furious! I feel furious! Might and glory!
This mini nuke is funny. And it's rather surprising they sacrificed the Mossad, obviously. Wonder how that came to pass.
Had enough?
I normally require an appointment to speak with me. But seeing as you've interrupted my work, let's make this quick, shall we? You may speak. Ah, follower. Manigaz. Or the Blood Phenom, if you prefer. My followers often do. Of course. Should the scientists shun their discoveries? The artists be ashamed of their creations?
I bet you fancy yourself both.
Art envisions the world as it could be. Science makes it reality. My greatest work is born of their convergence.
Well, if he hadn't had slaughtered tons of people for that, that would actually be a noteworthy statement. Yeah, exactly.
Death is a distasteful byproduct of the transference of power to Bloodstone. But the transfer itself is an alchemy of miracles, and maximizing the power retained is crucial. If that amplifies
Yeah,
the
how did
subject's
Yusef
pain
come
during
to
the
die?
process, at least it will be short-lived. And the end result, regardless, will be the same.
Squeezing every bit of life from your victims like a binding snake.
Whether you grasp the true scale of my vision is of no concern to me. Small minds breathe smaller opinions.
Whatever helps you rest in peace.
What a shame. It seems to me, well, I had liked to ask him what he says to the fact that he's dead himself and bound into one of those. But, yeah, sure. We can also just, like, insult him and make him go away. Because well, I somehow have a feeling he was not intending to do that.
I gave it my all.
Uh-oh.
Stand down. What's a Char doing here?
The game wants me to stand down. That's how you speak to a shaman.
What kind of shaman gets captured by humans?
Untie me. And what kind of abomination are you?
I'll remove those shackles if you tell us what you're doing here.
Watch your tone.
Guess he doesn't want out.
My warband was camped in the Cascades when we were ambushed. They took a few captives, killed the rest. I think I'm the only one left now. Between friends, I don't think I've got much time. They look at me like a meal, and they're running out of food.
Well, just as barbaric. You did turn a city to ash.
And what a bright day that was.
Oh my goodness. Well, luckily all the people so far we've talked to really are not the nicest ones, so, well, maybe it's, how do you say that? I'm lacking the word for it. Let me Google it. I don't like it when I lack words. Well, sorry, gotta. Sorry, might be the same in English actually. Poetic justice.
The smell was magnificent. You could see the sky light up all the way from the Shiver Peaks. They will build us a bridge to the next world. 10 more years and this one will be gone.
What does that mean?
Doesn't matter. He was wrong. They all were.
Given that the astral ward protects us from other worlds, maybe the idea was to, yeah, open a bridge to another world. Hmm?
Might and glory. I feel furious.
Yeah, that sucks. So that's definitely not poetic justice here. A cub being sacrificed.
Who are you? Where's my
Or
mom?
having been, actually, 100 years ago.
Catch your breath. Do you remember what you were doing before you woke up?
Well, I was out hunting. And Pa was teaching me how to stalk prey. We were sneaking up on some game. Then everything went dark. And then some voices woke me up. One was Pa. He was yelling.
It's all right. You can answer. This is a friend of mine.
Oh, she's back there.
At first, I tried to stand to go look for Pa, but something hit the back of my head. When I woke up again, my head really hurt. And I was lying on something cold and hard. That's when I saw people.
What did they look like?
Covered themselves with long cloths, but they didn't have any fur, just their skin. They were all around me, staring. It was scary. Then I can't remember anymore.
What monsters?
You
To an innocent child.
Can I see my Pa now?
He's resting. And so should you. You can see him when you wake up.
Promise?
Rest now, young one. You'll be with him soon.
Well, that is unpleasant.
feel furious!
Alas, we can't do anything against it anymore. It's already in the past. Now let's see.
You've been here the whole time, huh? Sure looks different than I remember. So, how long have I been dead? Thanks. I've always been quick on the uptake, if I do say so myself. A century, huh? Explains why so much has changed around here.
Well, at least that person has a grasp on what's happening. So, yep, the Titans have returned.
Getting the last laugh is a nice consolation, even in death. Once the White Mantle started taking out their own, I knew that'd be the end of this place. England wasn't so bad. But once those creepy twins took over, forget it. All hell broke loose.
Huh.
Yeah. I was out here trying to get my life back together. My former line of work was a bit unsavory, you could say. But being a crook wasn't all I wanted out of life. I knew there was more to me than just that.
I can certainly empathize.
So I started fresh. Had a job, a family, and then the White Mantle showed up. And here we are. Well, more. Incredible. Entire village full of ex-cons. And it's the zealots who morally bankrupt the place. Hypocrites, all of them. If only the Titans got to them sooner. Just wish that wasn't true of all of us. There were some good ones here. What a waste.
Yeah. Especially as that thing now fuels Titans, it would seem.
I feel
So,
furious! I feel furious! I gave it my all. Might and glory!
So May seems to be the guys that killed the others there. Those that happily sacrificed everyone else, but then didn't want to be sacrificed themselves.
Did you need something?
You can ask us anything.
Yes.
You know, remember
ask
those
us.
on top of the hill there?
We don't bite.
There, whatever.
Burn me. Don't these two seem fun?
Yeah, even more crazy than the others.
Bloodstones are our area of expertise, you might say.
Yes, you might. They're quite powerful and useful.
Very useful. Our friends certainly think so.
Bloodstone gives one strength. With strength comes power.
With power, one may do what they want.
Say what they want.
And silence what they don't.
Or who?
They're wasting our time. And they're putting my petals on end.
Yep. I couldn't
Going
agree
so
more.
soon?
Yes, because you are,
Shame indeed.
well,
Take care now.
And be sure to watch your back.
You never know.
Who might be
Out to get you.
they are beyond crazy.
Think we've gathered enough information to put to work against the Titans?
I'd say so. And enough blood-stained history to make me never want to set foot here again. Seeing how the Bloodstone got so powerful makes me want to keep anyone from using it, Titan or not.
Yep.
Power accumulated off stolen lives is no small threat, but it's not infallible. As long as we're intentional in its use, the Heart of the Obscure is our most promising solution up to this point. Let's regroup at the homestead. We can check on Pokey, then talk strategy. May the innocent rest, and the wicked writhe.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, I mean, actually, we are using a lot of that stuff as well, right? Oh, look at that. I think I got those from the Bloodstone fan. To be fair, I mean, obviously people already had been sacrificed and I didn't do it. So I think it's okay if we use the stuff. If we, well, actually try to stop it. But yeah, one should not. I mean, just like. I actually asked that myself that question, like, do I want to use that stuff then? If like, I mean, obviously in character. If they sacrifice people for that, but then yet again, I mean, if those characters had been sacrificed yet, I mean, you know, doesn't change anything anymore. At least they did not get sacrificed in vain then, and we actually used that stuff against those that sacrificed them, so I think I even remember a plot that goes to that. Didn't we? I might be mistaken. Yes, Waiting Sorrow, I know who you are. Well, actually, I don't remember.
Isgarin broke rules to ascend you when you were suffering.
Okay, yeah.
You're not
wizard,
just a
that.
wizard, you're a fable to the Bearkin.
Quiet! Quiet! Please. Don't tell them. Don't tell Pokey or Alder. I am not a fable. I was just hurting. Coda's voice, it burned my core raw. It would rattle their worlds. Don't, please. Don't.
I'll see you at the homestead.
Wayfinder?
You okay, Sorrow?
Focus. Let's go over the plan. They keep regrouping and healing, so killing them both in rapid succession is our best bet. Decima is weak.
Wait. Pause here.
Does he know?
No. But let him in. It's not my place to stand between the Claw and his son.
Come on in.
Yo, mate, come in.
Pokey's in sight.
If my son's involved, so am I. Aurora.
Stoic Alder.
Wayfinder. I'm confused. Pokey. Aurora, what happened? I assumed you were dead.
No. But I did remember something that I'd long forgotten. Glimpses of my people. Someone I left behind long ago. My name is Waiting Sorrow. I am not who you believe me to be.
So, you spoke falsehoods.
I told you a small fragment of a long ago truth. But my experiences in your village were very real.
And you knew about this, son. Only a few moons longer than you, Pa. She is our fading Aurora. Just stronger.
Okay, so Fading Aurora was a cover
The
identity.
air in this room has never felt so opaque. Yes, but it's how she uses her magic. Not foul and evil like the strangers. She only helps. I was anxious too.
Little Claw, I don't need your defense. I would never let anything happen to him, Stoic Alder. I was content living my life as a healer in your village. But when Pokey's life was jeopardized... Let's set this discussion aside. The Titans live and thrive. Trust me long enough to end this fight, to keep him safe. Whatever trial you need can happen after. I'm due more than one.
Do you
Why a
plan
trial?
on fighting too?
What for?
I do. Sometimes. I think I've forgotten her voice, your mother. But just now, I heard her laugh. I will fight alongside my son, for my people. But this discussion is not done. Waiting Sorrow.
Standing grumpy in the corner.
How are you doing?
You know well the trail of disappointment I lay. But I've never yearned for forgiveness more than with them.
I don't get it. What's the problem?
After we end this, we can have those conversations.
After we end this, Isgarn will tear my soul from my core and trap it in an echo.
He's old. I can't pretend to relate.
I like you. I'm
And
old
why
too,
would Isgarn do that?
and I'm tired of running.
Last we spoke, you'd stoked in me a firestorm on my son's behalf. How quickly you've fallen down my list of concerns. And how I wish that weren't the case. I may not look the type to be swept away by emotions' flurries, but I must be careful when I allow my heart to open. And to whom? though I've learned this
It's a
much
bit
to be
heartbroken.
true. No one is ever quite who we believe them to be. Still, that rare soul may come around who we're willing to stake our trust on, hoping they come close. But this discrepancy I find before me is one I could have never prepared for. Instead, I find myself standing on the precipice of battle, my son at my side, preparing to fight, same as his mother before him.
Pa's upset. He thinks himself better at hiding it than he really is. But I've also gotten better at noticing this discussion is not done. That one plenty of times. Just feels wrong when he says it to her. He's sweet on her. Don't know if you picked up on it, but I did right away. Of all my mentors, she's the only one that really stuck. Pa noticed my improvements. Then he noticed her. She'd even make him laugh. More than I could. Happiest I'd seen him since... well, in a long time. These strangers messed everything up. Need to beat their sorry hinds for good. The village will be safe. And Pa will see the good in Sorrow's magic. And they can go back to being all sickly smitten. That first go-around with the strangers was just a warm-up. This time, I'm ready.
As soon as Aureen went to sleep, I couldn't feel her. No more warmth whenever she woke, or heartbeat when she flew. It took me a while to get used to that. Missing her. But I have now, I think. I've made peace with it. If only our girl saw us now, fighting a Titan. She'd be upset that we were risking our lives. But don't let me bore you with pre-battle musings. Moments like these make one prone to reflection. And I have a lot to reflect on.
Are you ready for this?
Ready? If you handed me a knife right now, I might start swinging it. Yeah, I'm ready to kill a few Titans. It would be an offense to everything Almora sacrificed if we didn't.
Question is how?
We heal as one.
Join your allies at the mountain pass. So, let's see.
You've an advantage over me, son. What should I expect? Fighting a Titan?
Might. And power. The strangers are unlike anything we faced. No beast from the mountain compares.
Never mind how they perform together. Decima and Greer are more calculated than I've come to expect from their kind.
But at 6, we do outnumber them.
After you, Wayfinder.
Yeah,
Tyria
well,
deserves to fall
outnumber
asleep
them, but
without fear.
we may outnumber them, but they are a handful even 5 against 1.
With venom on Fang. Watch yourself.
All I see is another opportunity to turn breathing flesh to paste. I welcome them.
What are they?
They're siphoning energy from the Bloodstone. Attack Decima while Greer is out of reach.
We heal as one.
Oopsie, shit. Ah, should have not used that. So what do we have to do here? I don't get it.
Look! Her armor is cracking!
Wayfinder, pull it off with your journey kit.
Commander! Think you
Well,
can
we
zip
can't
her
do
up
that.
on your war cloth?
Does it work like last time? Ah, no. Well, yeah, somewhat. Oops.
There she is! Now! With all the strength you can muster!
Protect me. Strength of the pack.
I can't.
Back, sister, back.
Drive Decima
You'll be
back
turned
from
to
guarding the
scream if your
Bloodstone.
willfulness moves your legs. Before your mind can catch up.
This is our chance! Wayfinder! Use the Heart of the Obscure! Just like before!
Take that! Might and glory.
The Bloodstone is about to search! Come to me!
We gotta keep pushing while they're weak.
Another one.
I will compensate for the delusion of my kin. Your bloodstone ripples through my every essence.
I feel fury. We heal as one. Protect me.
Ay. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Sorry. Can't help sneezing.
Might and glory. I feel furious.
your warclaw to rip his armor away!
You know what to do, Commander! Bring him down!
Lord of the Obscure! Wayfinder, use it now! Gave it my all.
All right.
I feel furious! The Bloodstone! Behind me, everyone!
Let's see if it blows up that Titan.
Emotional fortifications will end us if we don't rip that hope directly from their coiled fingers.
Together, we'll crush them beneath us. Pull their bodies through the mist until nothing remains but essence and memory.
Rock, pause from here. What do we say? Did I bring enough? Yes. Wayfinder, take these. Waiting sorrow and I sprouted them together. They'll grow fast. What?
I feel furious!
Good magic. Please, Father. Trust me.
Had enough?
Ooh.
Protect me! Sickle! We heal as one!
Now come on. Plant the stupid thing. Okay, do I have to get them? Oh yeah, I have to get them first.
I have a few more sprouts.
Oh, I see.
Steady.
What's that? Cradle seed. Okay. So in case we get attacked.
Armed and ready!
Oh, I can fly there, that's good.
Waivers. See? Attack now, while there's an opening.
Might and glory!
Okay.
Do you have any more lightning?
Yes, I'll set them up.
Didn't know that
You
thing's
distract the
second
Titans.
name is, well... Let's not be political.
We heal as one.
Certain president who's currently attacking another country. So we're saying he's gonna strike our cities next. What do I have to do here? Construct lightning rods. Where do I get the lightning rods? Pokey, do you have lightning rods for me? No. Where do I get the lightning rods? Oh, okay. Scratch that.
No, no, no!
I feel furious. Weak, sick, protect me. Strength of the pack. Weak, sick, protect me.
Foolish tricks will speed your launch to death. We do. Plenty. Here.
Careful opening. Make it count.
I feel furious. Swift and steady. We heal as one. Protect me. Strength of the pack.
Ah,
I feel furious.
Decima, be more thoughtful with your energy.
Your hesitation will get us killed!
They're on the back foot. Just a few more lightning rods and we'll overwhelm them. I feel furious. Ready for more. Not enough energy. We heal. Protect me.
nameless and lust for dominion.
Okay, behind me.
Laura.
Decima, come. Yes, Godspawn.
Don't let them escape. Greer and Decima are weak.
Yeah, really. What?
Armed and ready.
I think not. But spill no tear. Your bravery is excellent.
What? Who are you?
Another
We are
Titan?
all Godspawn. I am Ura, and I am far stronger than my stock. I've looked foolish in the eye. I see none behind yours. Retreat, and so shall we.
Commander, orders?
Be
Yeah, well,
wise.
let's get out of here.
Stand down.
Because I don't know our new
We
enemy.
can defeat them. With
Mm,
two
yeah,
nearing
well,
death,
maybe
what's
not the other
another
one.
going to cost us? Poised arrow. No. That cost could be our lives.
Exactly.
Good. Greer, Decima, come.
They're very human, those names, which is like strange. I mean, Decima seems rather Latin. Greer is like a American first name, something like that, or second name. They could have done a little bit more in character stuff and given them more outlandish names.
A third Titan.
We need to get out of here, now! This could be a trick.
We need to chase them. Greer and Decima are weak. We can do it.
We know nothing about Ura. We need to
Exactly.
retreat.
Trust me, kid. I want to rip their legs off and watch those things writhe. But I'm tired. Don't know if I'll last long.
We'll regroup and plan our next attack. We all need rest.
I'll take you back to the village. Our minds are thick with fog. It's not time to make decisions. We rest.
Exactly.
Pokey. Yeah.
Okie dokie. Let's go to the harvest den. Yeah. So next time we have to defeat 3 Titans. Great. Astral Ward could chime in here. Would be nice. As in help, I mean.
I've spoken with Dagonet.
Ah, nice.
He's informing
Okay.
the rest of the Alliance. They'll likely meet in the coming days.
We failed our hunt.
We could have also died, Cub. Don't lunge into battles
Exactly.
you're not prepared for.
Victory wasn't impossible.
Be kind to yourself, Pokey. We know our enemy now. There is still some night before a calmer dawn, but it nears.
Showing
Well, we
your
don't
face in
know
the
this
village
Ura
already?
fella.
I thought you needed more time.
Fading Aurora has returned to us. The path was lost, is all, while tracking the strangers.
I've asked Stone Alder to keep my identity a secret a short while longer. I need to talk to Iskarin.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
I
idea.
take no joy in lying to my bearkin, but I'd rather they remain in fog a while longer. There's too much going on. I don't want to rattle their trust.
Yeah, drawback is if they find out later, they'll really be rattled. But let's talk to Iskarin. We can't have him slay our strong mage here. Cave?
That didn't go as planned.
Hardly the first time. We're plenty used to that.
True.
But I'm afraid the cub is taking it hard.
Losing gracefully comes with experience.
Well, at that age, you're beating down the door to the world, ready for whatever life dares to throw at you. Because you don't yet know how much life can throw. But you find out quickly.
Still can't help but worry about him sometimes.
Yeah, you guys know he's in the room, right?
That's how it goes. One minute they're silly little things, toddling around, worrying you sick. The next, they're grown. Big and strong and off on their own. Still worrying you sick. But that's when you have to remind yourself. You've done exactly what you were supposed to. Taught them to stand on their own. And then let them.
Ah, true story.
Do you regret helping us?
If I hadn't, we'd be burying our dead in the bog. The bear kin
Oh,
are
a dog.
resilient, but we must recognize our limitations. It does not mean I'm not cautious of you or of waiting sorrow. I will continue to remind myself that no matter how thick the fog is, it will eventually fade. When it does, the path will be visible again. For now, I watch and listen.
Okay, smart cookie.
Sorry we couldn't kill them.
I'm a strategist. Didn't see another way.
Doesn't mean you have to like it.
Oh, I don't. Hey, we're fine. Made it out with our tails intact. Just a lot to
True.
untangle. You know what I'm thinking? How different would things be if the Titans hadn't mucked everything up? If we didn't burn Ascalon? Probably still eat people. I'm spitting about blood that belongs on someone else's hands. We weren't good, but we turned out okay. The Char. Well, better now that Bangar's in a cell. But how do we live with all this? It just gets hard to weigh the guilt and the anger.
Someone has to look out for whoever comes next.
Yeah. Yeah, we're alive. Sometimes that's enough. And I've worked too damn hard to make this place bearable.
I understand you're frustrated, but you need to know when the risk just isn't worth the potential cost.
Then when will it be worth it? We've screwed it up twice, thrice, counting your first go-around. How many times do we let that happen before being cautious becomes the risk?
Little Claw, the scale of this is greater than any of us expected. Impulsivity isn't the answer.
Then what is? What if they're out there killing while we're just standing around?
Poised arrow.
I'm just asking the questions everyone else should be.
No, actually we did rather good. Every time. And then we just got out of there to make sure none of us get eaten by them. Oh, good.
When I left the Wizard's Tower, A Wayfinder hadn't been named in years. They must trust you.
Not at first, but helping them keep Omnitos afloat and defeating Iskaran's nemesis didn't hurt.
Will you come with me? I could use that confidence
Yeah,
of yours.
definitely.
Of course. I'm not dead in a canyon. None of us are, thanks to you.
Whenever you're ready.
I actually have to take a leak. I'll be back in a second. Gotta take a bio break. So, let's go there.
How did you get past Omnitos' defenses so easily?
I built these defenses.
Oh, okay.
So, how do you want to go about this?
I'll follow behind, let you mingle first. Might trigger a war if I walk through the door before his ego is properly fluffed. Oh, wait. Wayfinder. Before we throw another log on the fire, thank you for not telling them.
It's not my
yeah,
story
sure.
to tell. But you should.
Indeed, but then yet again, I still don't understand what's the problem. So
She informs us that
also,
there
it
are
wasn't
not
my
two,
decision
but
as it's
three,
a game.
all of which survived the encounter. 2 are weak, the third unsure.
Excellent timing, Commander. I take it you won't need an update, given your participation in recent events?
Can you
Yeah,
shut the door
exactly.
behind you, Wayfinder?
Yeah, not exactly, no.
Who let you into the Wizard's Tower ward room, Countess?
Iskarin, by suggestion of the Alliance. I'm aiding in the Astral Ward's acclamation to modern Tyrian affairs.
So, they all live. I imagine you didn't simply allow that to happen. What were the circumstances?
What has your mood smelling like an elder's backside?
We almost had the two defeated, but a third intervened. She was strong, and a bit more cunning than the other two.
Disappointing, but rational. What of your second mission, Wayfinder?
The Titans kept me occupied. I'm still working on it.
Fine. I suppose our plot bears too many hands.
What second mission?
The Titan Imperatrix. A foe I did not expect.
That threat should be conquerable. So long as we continue to get along.
Tyria united. It still sounds like a fable.
Mostly united, but it's true. And we need to nurture these bonds. They cannot fail. When a door is shut, you should leave it that way.
Sorrow.
Ren.
You lied to me. That's new. Did she fill your mind with wild theories and hypocrisy?
Don't be dramatic, Ren. You know they're beyond simple manipulation. And I didn't come here for a fight.
Yeah, chillax, guys. She's been helping us, and everything is so big in here. Really, do I have to go onto the table? Okay, my character is freakishly small. Yeah, those chairs are built for those size of Doctor and this Garn. And maybe waiting, Sora. Oh well.
You told me she was a threat. I don't see one.
I'll deal with you later. So,
Deal with me later.
how
Dude.
did you get inside?
The Tower's always liked me best. You know that.
Waiting sorrow. You're...
My dearest friend. I'm fine. And I have stories to tell you.
Stories! The cause of this whole Titan incursion may fall at your feet, and you want to tell stories.
Your instinct to make everything an intellectual brawl has always been exhausting.
Then explain.
So help me, Iskarin. I will open a gateway and lock you in Abaddon's cell for a century.
It's fine, Dagda. His alarm isn't unwarranted. I left you all. I abandoned the Astral Ward. I didn't say why. Jormag raged in the north, threatening the Highland and Lowland Coden. They needed me. But when Jormag fell, the storms calmed. My mind was stilled. And I couldn't return yet, though. I needed them. My people. My presence during the Titan attack was purely happenstance. I sought to remedy it, but then your Wayfinder tracked me down. All who knew my identity were asked to conceal it, but I always planned on coming back here to settle affairs. while I was not the cause, I have an inkling of what was. And I don't know how concerning it is.
Oh? You didn't even share this with me.
The business of wizards should remain in the court. Isgarin. Where is Mabon?
Dead. A year ago. You could have mourned with us.
I felt it.
Dagda, escort the Countess and Wayfinder home. Waiting Sorrow and I need to speak. Alone.
I still don't exactly get what's the problem with her, like, I don't know, taking care of business on her own a bit. I mean, just, maybe we'll see. You guys talk.
What next? Hey, you okay?
Every day that passed since she left us, I thought she was dead. I thought that Jormag might have killed her, that she traveled into the mists, no intention of returning. I thought... None of that matters. She lives. Waiting Sorrow lives.
Yeah, that's a good thing,
I don't know
right?
how you did it, Wayfinder. But you brought her back. Thank you.
Cool. So why is Isgarin so sticking their ass about that?
How did you get involved in all of this?
It was Livia. A perk of having friends with their fingers in too many pies. She introduced me to Mabon privately. He was scouting new recruits for his little guild of mesmers. I joined if only to keep tabs for the Queen. We were an eccentric group, hosting lavish luncheons, investigating magic anomalies. Mabon treated the whole thing like a passion project or a beloved hobby. He was one of the founders, after all.
Sounds like that's a good place for him to, let his hair down.
You joke. But I saw what he looked like under that golden dome on numerous occasions.
And?
Nothing that bears repeating. I happen to know you're friendly with a certain Mr. Goldclaw, and I would not sully Mabon's memory so soon.
Fair enough. He would have been glad to see you here, with or without his helmet.
I wish I'd trusted him sooner. Gods know he's earned that now.
Well, guess there's nothing else to do here. I don't think we can talk to those two. Nope. Okay, you guys. Settle your business. Okay. Oh, that's it for now. Okay. Okay. The anticlimactic. But looks like we have to wait for the next quest then. Yes, I don't get why this is a problem for Scarn here. Because like I mean, I don't think those folks are an army. Where this what she like going on her own a little bit would be like deserting or whatever. I mean, it's just like to me it seemed they're like well, loose groups of people with the same interests. Well, not maybe so loose, but nothing like completely structured. They seem all like friends, and well, if a friend wants to do like some things on their own for a while, they do it, right? So, we'll see. Maybe in the next chapter what transpires from that. Maybe what's the background. So, well, I mean, with that, I'd say, we could have a quick look into our homestead. Oh, I forgot to level that. Shit. Lost some experience then. Oh, I got there, okay. So, jumping in the air, that's nice. That worked out halfway well. Oh, the jumping in the air takes an energy thingy, okay.
The feline companions of the lowlanders.
Okay. Nope, still not. Ah, okay. I hope I'll show up there again. So I'll do a quick fly around, and with that I'll end the stream then. I'll be, well, maybe there will be some quest stuff in the beginning. So when I get the 11th chapter there, I'll be doing the next stream. I hope you had some fun watching. Leave me a like and a subscribe, classic. And well, I'll see you around.